Emma, Solo, I only see a fountain here. There's no sign of Gwen anywhere. So you don't have any idea where Gwen might be in this area then. But this must be the right place. There's the Kalitzer fountain, just like Canary told us. Well, Solo, do you think we'll find Gwen somewhere around here? I'm sure of it. Me too. We don't have any other leads to go on. Through process of elimination, this should be the place. But if so, where could Gwen be hiding? This place is just an empty square. What else did Canary tell us? Something about the X, Y, and Z not meeting? Let's see. There was something about a place where the X, Y, and Z axes didn't meet. Yes, of course, the X-axis is horizontal, the Y is vertical, and Z is depth, which means we're likely starting from the right place. I'm guessing our X is correct. Next, we need to adjust our Y-axis. Once we do that, we'll be on the right track to find Gwen. You mean we should go down into the sewers? But there's all this water in the way. What would your approach be, Solo? I would vaporize the water with my Charizard. Vaporize the water, huh? Suppose the legendary Pokemon might have a fire-type move hot enough to do that. I don't think anything could vaporize this much water, even after extensive training. Well, I guess I'd stop it then. Stop the water sounds like a tall order. Skills I've honed in the Fist of Justice can surely help us solve this problem. Aha! That's it. I'll just smash the fountain. Alright, yeah. That would cause the water to shoot upward, yes. Then the water pooling below will drain away. This is a horrible idea. A perfect solution. Go, Phalanx. Use. Stop right there. Can't just destroy city property. Honestly, I can see why people complain about the Fist of Justice taking things too far. Yeah, this guy is a moron. You might be onto something, Ivor. Maybe we can stop the water from flowing somehow. I shall use my martial arts after all, and... Solo, I have an idea. Find a Pokemon that knows Ice Beam and bring it back here. If we freeze the fountain's nozzles to stop the flow, the water that's filling the pool below ought to empty into the sewer, then we can investigate. Wouldn't that cause a backup of water in the fountain and, like, cause a bunch of pipes or something to burst? Idiot. This sounds like a terrible idea. Good thing I have the slow, bro. Marvelously done, Solo. Look, all the water's draining through the sewers. All right. As long as the fountain stays frozen, we won't need to worry about getting flooded. Quick then, let's search the sewers. I shall go on ahead. I hope he trips and snaps his neck. If you use Freeze Dry or Blizzard here, you get alternate dialogue. That's cute. Ivor certainly doesn't waste time once he knows where he's going, does he? We should head into Solo. Chaos, can I pay you to put charge over Fire Fang on your Manectric? Actually, don't answer that. All right, I won't answer that. Ah, the classic JRPG sewer level. These sewers were built a very long time ago. There are wild Pokemon about, so be on your guard. Who knows how they got in here? Wild Pokemon, you say? But will Gwen be safe down here, then? That's why we're trying to find her. Understood, I'm on it. Yo, straight up, I hate this dude. He's so annoying. There he goes again. Come on, we should help him look for Gwen, Solo. Watch out for wild Pokemon. This is where we fight the reverse armor, or the guard armor from Traverse Town. You're so right. There's a Noibat! There's a Noibat! Oh, baby. I'm about to get me a Noibat. Banna, banna. Behold! Ralts has become Curlia. Looks like Ivor, unsurprisingly, uses, fighting types, so getting Gardevoir before that becomes a thing is great. All right, this Noibat right here. Come here, you. You belong to me. Putting you in a luxury ball. You deserve it. Yes! Yes! Please don't have a garbage nature. Spatak up, defense down. We'll take it. It's Spatak up. That's good enough for me, baby. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It's a little risky to do this right now, but Well, no, we might be fighting Chandelier Girl here in a little bit, so I should keep Tyrantrum. He'll be good into that fight. Let's wait until the Curlia becomes a Gardevoir and gets up to about level 40, and then we can afford to swap in Noibat in place of Tyrantrum. Wait. I almost forgot. Move off of this box so that it doesn't put wild Pokemon I catch into my other box. Oh, hey, look, another Noibat. I did not realize that I still had my Tyrantrum out. Definitely worth catching Noibat while we're down here because we have not had, I was about to say, we have not had any dragon types to capture until now. So this will definitely help our research a lot. What? Where? Oh, hey there, bud. Prepare to die. Be rock slid. Oop. Bam, bam, bam. I love Noibat. I adore Noivern. Noivern, one of my favorites. Surprised its catch rate is so easy. Let's just loop back around to where I just was. Yeah. Thought so. Do. Scraggy. What's his face has a Scraggy? Naveen, I think. Other than that, I think this is the first time we've seen Scraggy around. Oop. How dare you break out? Ow. Did you just break me? Oh, you're fighting Dark, aren't you? Whatever. Surf gets the job done. Can you get across this water? Oh, right here. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Hi, Scraggy. Get him, slow, bro. It lived? Excuse me? There we go. Dun, 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 dun. All right, fighting types and dark type catching, going well. Going pretty well, I would say. I'm almost out of Great Balls. It's fine, I got a lot of Ultra Balls. Inkay? I don't think I've encountered one of you yet either. No, we have caught an Inkay already. Yeah, we've caught an Inkay already. What? What a dodge! Stop moving like that. I can't wait for that dude who finds all of my lost Pokeballs to go rummaging through the sewers. Do. What is going on in here? That's a big lock. There you are, Solo. Looks like this lock is preventing us from going farther in. Then let us power through with pure strength. Shall I smash through this barrier so we may proceed? No destroying public property. Solo, let's take a closer look and see if we can't figure this out. I mean, I think we should just break it. Which area do you want to check? The keyhole. This is where I summon my Keyblade. Shaped like a typical keyhole, nothing out of the ordinary here. Check for gaps. Only one tiny gap between the door and the floor. The lock body. Looks like a regular lock made from some sort of metal alloy. Okay. The hinges? Don't notice anything unusual about the hinges. All right. There's no clever way to open this door then. I guess we'll just have to find the key. Where do you think the key could be, Solo? Maybe a Pokemon has it? You might be right. There's not much to go on, is there? As it stands, we can't even make an educated guess. Oh, hey, there's a Pokemon that is literally a key. Let's just shove that Klefki's head into it. Well, that Pokemon had some keys. That Pokemon is some keys. That was a Klefki, right? Let's go after it. If we fight the Klefki, I want Zard out first. Seems possible one of Klefki's keys could help us open the lock back there. Shall I go ahead and catch it? Pokeballs I throw reach speeds of over 100 miles per hour. That's messed up, bro. This does unfortunately mean there's a chance of Klefki being knocked out as it's caught, but that's just a risk we'll have to take. That's messed up, bro. Stop right there. That's hardly different than punching the poor thing. We're not in ancient Hisui, you know. Haha. Legends ZA. Or Legends Arceus, I mean. This also raises some concerns about how you managed to catch your own Pokemon, Ivor. Anyway, I think we can safely leave this matter to Solo. Here, feel free to use these Ultra Balls. Words. Ooh, thank you. All right, catch that Klefki. Zard. Kill it. Don't forget, we don't want to just knock it out. We want to catch that Klefki. Well, if I knock it out, I can catch it easier. You got into a battle with the wild Klefki. All right, Zard. Knock it out. Whoop. Nice catch. Feel I've witnessed the very essence of a masterful capture. That's a bit excessive, no? I mean, we all catch Pokemon like that, right? Anyway, let's see if Klefki can get that lock open for us. Do I have to actually put it in my team? No, I don't. Okay, cool. We're counting on you, Klefki. The Keyblade Pokemon. Doesn't seem to have a key for this lock. What a complete waste. Really thought that was going to be the trick to getting through here. How about this then, Madam Detective? If we are truly stuck, perhaps we might try out my plan. First off, thanks for calling me Madam Detective. Just Detective or Emma works too. Now, what was your plan, Ivor? If there's no gimmick or mechanism to open this lock, then it must be opened by a key. But there's no guarantee that said key can even be found in these sewers. Since we cannot obtain the key we need, we must let my Hone Fist become the key. Our path will be open thanks to my power. Justice Punch! With that, our way is clear. Let's press on. So that's what he calls a plan. Personally, I'd call it brute force. In any case, we should hurry after him. Did she Naruto runs? Base? Oh, I have not been catching steel types in this playthrough today, I learned. There's going to be a wild zone with Aeron in it eventually because of Mega Aggron, so... Once that happens, we'll be able to catch plenty of steel types, I'm sure. Tiny mushroom. Oh, there are more Klefki down here. That also works. Bam, bada, bam. Do. Noibat! All my homies love Noibat. Nah, you weren't supposed to look at me. Stay in the Pokeball. Nice. I hear a bunch of Ghastly. Pretty sure. This just links back around to them. Yeah. What was that noise? I just hear a noise that went like zung. Was that like, that wasn't a shiny noise, was it? Is that what shiny spawning sounds like in this game? There's a Litwick right there! Oh my goodness, it's a shiny Patrat. What a waste of a shiny. What an absolute waste. Hi, Litwick. Stay in there. Litwick, no! Zard. Fire Breath this, or Dragon Breath it, I mean. Get you out. There are two Litwick here. Nice. I want you in a luxury ball. Ow. Surf. Nice. Ooh, Crunch. That's a good one. A shiny is a shiny? Eh. Watchog is an awful Pokemon. Like, I could not care less about Watchog or Patrat. Alright, let me take a little look here. Look at all these other Noibat we got. They're like all special attack up. That's crazy. Where is... Yeah, there's the shiny Patrat, whatever. Litwick. Spatak up, defense down. I'll take that one. Very worthwhile one. We've been using Charizard a lot. We can swap out Charizard for Litwick soon. To mix it up. Hi, guys. Did you both see that? It was Chandelure, the luring Pokemon. Maybe the very same Chandelure that Gwen has as her partner. Let's find it and beat it up. Do. Hello. Looks like a dead end, no doors or anything. No sign of that Chandelure either. It's a ghost-type Pokemon, so it's not surprising it can vanish at will. If it is indeed Gwen's partner, then maybe it vanished to wherever Gwen is. Keen observation. Given the situation, I'd say that's highly likely. Alright, let's search every last inch of this room solo. I want Tyrantrum if we end up fighting it actually more than I want Slowbro. This looks destroyable. Took a good look at the pale-colored crates, but they don't seem to be anything special. Alright. Cluster of Pites and some Vowels, nothing special about them. This is green. Don't know what these four machines are for. They don't seem to relate to the case. Is there any purpose to anything in this room? Some old electric panels. You tried flipping a few switches and nothing happened. We just caused a blackout for the entire city. Checked all over this room, but there's no sign of any hidden contraptions. In that case, the only course of action is to act. He's gonna punch the wall. Strength is power. Strength is justice. Alright, that's pretty funny. That's odd. I've smashed countless walls in my life. This is the first time I punched a wall and had my fist go straight through without breaking it. Felt like my hand went inside the wall itself. Could it be? She's dead. She's been consumed by the wall. Another sacrifice for the wall gods. The wall wasn't real in the first place, so someone or something conjured up that illusion of a wall to fool us. I see. Clearly, I must undergo even more diligent training if I wish to smash illusory walls. But for now, let us proceed. I'm sure Gwen is waiting for us on the other side. Let's keep pushing ahead, Solo. Yeah, whatever. What? Something out of Luigi's Mansion. Chill I felt when passing through it makes me think this could be the work of a ghost type. So you're saying that a ghost-type Pokemon is attempting to deceive us? I think so, though we can't prove it yet. I need to be able to smash walls of any kind. Then I can finally tear down the barriers that separate the people and Pokemon of Lumiose. Yes, the wild zones will separate us no more, and everyone will be the happier for it. That's a Chandelure. Solo, look there. I do believe that Chandelure must be Gwen's partner. Wait, Chandelure, help us find Gwen. Her partner Pokemon is freely roaming around and doesn't seem particularly agitated. Suppose we can assume that even if someone is behind Gwen's disappearance, the culprit isn't monitoring the area or anything. Every step we take brings us closer to the truth. Let's hurry, Solo. Yeah, whatever. Follow Chandelure deeper into the sewers. Hey, I found her.